thank everyone for coming to watch this video. And what we doing today, we're working on my son's Jeep. And he asked me last week if I could give him a hand changing the water pump. He's just got a little bit of a leak and things of that sort. So what we are going to do right now, we got to drain a little bit of coolant out of it and whatnot. But the water pump itself is somewhere down here. But we got to get some things apart here. We'll probably get this top hose off out of the way, and then we'll dive into that. We did change the thermostat right here back a little while ago, but we just got to do that, and we'll like I said, we'll get this off. We don't need to bore you with that, and we'll dive into where the water pump is and go from there. So as you can see, we have the top radiator hose off. We've taken that off. You can see right there we got some coolant. It's kind of spilling out. Our water pump is right down here. That's where our water pump is. We got to take this pulley off here, so we got to get this belt off right now, and we'll do that. And there we go. The belt is out. One thing you should do as well is just excuse me, is just, if you don't have a diagram of how the belt goes back, maybe just take a picture of it before you take it off, because then you know how to get it back on. It's a good idea. So the bolts that are on the front of this pulley here are 13 mil that he's taking off there now. So just taking it off with the air gun. Just, they're not very long either, and when you put them back on, just no stupid tight. They're just a small bolt. They're 13 mil, like I said. Okay. So this, you're going to have to use a pry bar to get this off. This is just a press fit in. Only took, you know, a couple little, we spun it a little bit, had a big pry bar and snapped it out. Anyway, like I said, just a press fit, just fits on front of the water pump itself. So keep this, you're going to need it. And then as you can see down there, there's the water pump itself. A little better view. But that is her right there. So we just got to get these bolts off, and we'll go from there. Bolts that he's taking off right now, they're a 10 mil. Just using a ratchet to get those off. To mention, make sure you've got a catch can underneath there, or a pan to catch the fluids and things of that sort. But we're right on to the next last bolt, and you see she's just pouring out here now. Pouring into her can that's in the bottom, or a thing that's in the bottom. There we go. And make sure you have all the proper coolant as well. But as you can see, we're getting some drips in there. Sure you do have enough coolant, and as you can see here, this is the coolant number. This is a 2010 JKU with the 3.8 liter V6 in it, and this is your reference. Let's go to the English side here. There we go. There's your reference side, or reference number, part number. That is the coolant that you will need for this job. Quite a bit in there, right? There you go. This is the old water pump. Look at that here. We'll take a look. This is the old water pump itself. So this is the original water pump that was on the Jeep. So just get some light. Sorry about that. But yeah, that is her. That's the weep hole right there, right by my finger. So if you can see that right there. There's the weep hole. But that is the original one that came on the Jeep itself. So we just got to make sure we get the rest of the gasket. Looks like only some of the gasket came off. Got a piece here missing and a piece up here. So we'll get something to scrape that off, and then we'll get the new one started. So here's your difference. There's your new one. So you can see there. and then the old one. And as you can see, the parts are identical. Numbers, they are a different number. There's a different number here on here as it is there, but it's, the whole pattern's the same and everything, so we are good to go. I actually got this from my buddy at Chrysler, at the Cochrane Dodge place, just outside of Calgary, so I know he's good on it. He's got us the right part. So anyway, we'll get this, we're gonna get this all set up here. We got the new gasket, as you can see there, and like I said, we got to clean up our mating surface there. You can see there's a little bit of the gasket there and things of that sort, so we'll get that off here. I got a gasket scraper that we can do that with, and then we'll clean the area up as well, and then we should be ready to put the new one on. Do you want the see, we do have the water pump in there. One thing that you do need to be aware of: torque setting for the water pump. It is going to be 105 inch-pounds. So little torque wrench is needed. If you don't have one of these, I'd go pick one up at your local hardware store, or here in Calgary we have a Princess Auto, or Canada would have a Princess Auto. You can pick up the stuff there. They're kind of the go-to place for stuff if you can't find it. But anyway, yeah, 100 inch-pounds, 105 inch-pounds. So they're just a 10 millimeter bolt. They're not very big in that respect. So don't use yeah, don't use a big one, because I don't think it'll be going. It won't go low enough in that respect. But anyway, yeah. So he's going to tighten them up now, just to get them tight, or snugged up. And then once he gets them all snugged up, and then we'll get the torque wrench out. Okay, so here we are. We're just starting her up. We got to get the air out of it. He's going to puke a little bit, but that's going to happen just to get the air out and whatnot. But anyway, we're just going to get this done here. And I just want to thank everyone for coming to visit and to watch the video. If it did help you out, I'm glad it did. Just leave any comments below if you have any questions at all, or anything of that sort. But again, I want to thank everyone for coming to watch. And just so you're aware, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will be doing a contest. I think I'm at like 972 right now. So if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. And please comment down below. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. Cheers.